Hey guys, this is Tiffany with the Nerdettes, and you've requested it. I'm here to bring it. So this is part 2 of my figure collection. I have so many, but oh wow, I forgot I had that curio cabinet of them too. I've literally got a curio cabinet like right here full of this one, this one. I've taken some off the top shelf so I can show you some of my personal favorites. Actually, my favorite figure currently is in this next batch I'm going to show you. And then I've got a ton in this curio cabinet over to the side right here. So, there's going to be a lot of Fate Stay, because I'm a huge Fate Stay fan, Fate Zero, Unlimited Blade Works, and the spin-offs. There's going to be some random in here. I just picked up 5, and we're going to start with those. And I'm going to cheat because I don't always remember who the companies are that did these, so I'm going to cheat a little bit and look at that while I'm explaining them to you. We're going to start with Tenny. This is Tenny. Everybody say hi to Tenny. Look at her cute little base with a Lolita. She's wearing a red Lolita dress with it's got a lot of detail on like the ripples. It almost looks like a hat the way it's spread out if you look. It's like a dainty hat with like her little striped stockings and her Lolita shoes. They actually have a little bow on the end, which of course she has a big bow right there. Now what's funny, what you would never guess, and her arrow is being repaired, so I apologize. She actually normally sits with an arrow right here, but it broke, so I'm getting it fixed. But yeah, she has pretty hair. She's actually from Ikitozen, and Ikitozen is like a Battle Vixens, Romance of the Three Kingdoms type, you know, Dragon Destiny, you know, type show. She is typically a badass. She's an archer. She's got like arrows. She's like, you know, very martial arts oriented, very athletic. So let me get her specs here real quick because again, me bad. So she's 7th scale, and Orchid Seed made her, and this is a very limited edition Lolita version, and they have like different ones, but I really like this one. And yeah, sorry I had to cheat there. So Ikitozen, I've done my first video I did, I had Choun. Choun's from the same series as Tenny is. And yeah, I love the series, and this is just one of the random figures I picked up just in figure hunting. This figure, believe it or not, I've had for over 10 years. I mean, it's been a while. Gosh, I'm trying to think. Yeah, over 10 years I've had this figure, because when I started watching anime, I started off with a few anime, and then I just went into this tirade where I binged a ton of random anime, and this was one of them. I went purely by recommendations, and one of my friends, I forget who, recommended Ikitozen, and so of course, in the very beginning stages of my figure collecting, she was one of the first I ever owned, actually, believe it or not. She is one of the first figures I ever owned, so for that reason, she's not the first figure I ever had. She's actually, to be honest with you, she's the 2nd figure I ever owned of like anime. So yeah, I mean, for that reason, she holds a kind of a special place in my heart. So that's Tenny. Yay, Tenny. Okay, so as you know, I do a lot of random figures, and I just pick up whatever is there at the time. We're gonna do one of my like most recent favorites, which is Tatsumaki from One Punch Man. If you have not watched One Punch Man, you need to watch One Punch Man. I love One Punch Man. It's one of my favorite like recent anime that I've watched. And yeah, you there's a lot of detail happening here. Very, very smart how they cover bits with her, because she definitely goes without underwear, if you can't tell. Like if you look from the sides, let me turn her around, like very kind of Jessica Rabbit-esque the way she is wearing this. So but yeah, so Tatsumaki doesn't really wear underwear, I don't think. Maybe a thong, I don't know. I don't think she was wearing underwear though. And this is kind of like her style. She's got the wavy black pieces of this dress that kind of flare out, and then, you know, you can kind of see, let me zoom in here a little bit, you can see like her belly button and like the detail of the sleeves right there. The hair detail is incredible. Like, look at the back, all the curls and those piercing eyes. But yeah, One Punch Man, Tatsumaki. And she, let me look at her, is by Freeing. Freeing is one of my favorite figure companies. I love Freeing. She is 8 scale. And yeah, Freeing is amazing. It's Freeing. If you've ever seen the really big, like these that are bunny girls, Freeing is the one that does those. So she's by Freeing. And yeah, so One Punch Man is basically about a guy that can literally destroy things with one punch, typically. And it's just a really good series because, I mean, if you think about it, for someone who enjoys fighting for the sport, you would never be satisfied because, you can defeat your opponent with one punch. So it's a very, very good series. I highly recommend it. It's really funny, and you really feel for Saitama before the end of it. And Tatsumaki is amazing. She's what a lot of my anime friends like to call a shit. Like, if you ever watch an anime and there's that character that's like kind of tsundere, or kind of like, they're just kind of, they're a shit. They love antics and love to, cause havoc. We just refer to them as a shit. And she is definitely one of those. And yeah, that's Tatsumaki. She's amazing. Tatsumaki. Okay, Tatsumaki's gone away. All right, and the final three are all Fate Stay. I'm a huge Fate Stay fan, so I apologize in advance. I love me some Fate Stay, and I'm gonna like show you these separately. Just kind of like before I'm gonna put it together, but I wanted to show you this separately for a reason. So this is Mosh, and I'm going to show you the base first. Now, this funny story about this figure, I actually got it when it was first released at Anime Expo in Los Angeles last year in July. So, yeah, funny story there. So here's the base, like the magic seal, and then you have her. In Fate Stay there are different classes. So they all like fight and stuff, and she's a shielder. There's saber, shielder, rider, assassin, berserker. There's different classes of hero, and I'll kind of go into that a little bit. I really need to do a review about it, but this is Mosh. You can kind of see I'm trying to get it in the frame. Her beautiful, like, pinkish lavender eyes, the kind of little sprig of hair right there. Them thighs, though, kind of show the shoes, which I cannot imagine wearing those, but she does because she's amazing. And we're going to put this on the base so you can actually see it like fully done here, so bear with me. I'll do that really quickly. Sorry about that. I just wanted to kind of show you the pieces separately so you could appreciate them. Here's her shield, like obviously in kind of a cross shape. There's the inside, because once it's together you can't really see all those components. So I wanted to show you that before I put this together. So what am I doing wrong? Did I do something wrong? Maybe I did. This is weird. Okay, hang on. Oh, duh. It goes there. Okay, and then she goes, oh gosh, here. Okay, now, I'm going to turn her very slowly because this is kind of precarious. It's very wobbly. But yeah, that's the final product. So she actually reaches in, let me pose her correctly, to the hook inside the shield. And you can see that's how it's meant to be displayed, like that. So yeah, she's the shielder. Mosh, her last name is, I think it's Kyrie Light, is how you say it. But yeah, she's amazing. You can see it. Yeah, this figure was one of my favorites that our group picked up from Anime Expo. There's Mosh. So, a little bit about Mosh. Gosh, she's in Fate Apocrypha. If, is she in Apocrypha? Wait, me brain bad. Not Apocrypha, but Grand Order. So, there's so many Fate series. And so she, let's pull her stats up here. Okay, she's made by Max Factory. And again, she's a shielder and Fate Grand Order. So, yeah. She basically is just like it sounds. She's a shielder. She heals. If you've never played the game, it's a lot of fun. And, you know, she's like the... right now, I've actually played the game pretty religiously. She raises the defense. She can make someone immune or able to evade attacks for a full round. She can like do a lot of stuff. She's really cool, and she's kind of like one of the lead like speakers kind of in the game. This part actually moves. This part right here, I don't know if you can see that, it moves. The kind of like the skirter portion, I think it's an armored skirt. But yeah, she's like just kind of one of the strong, kind of quiet types. I don't know how else to put that, but yeah, she's a strong, silent type. But yeah, so that's her. Oh, I dropped. Oh no, I'm dropping. Hold on. 1 second. I dropped Tatsumaki. Oh no. Here. Sorry. I dropped Tatsumaki. Tatsumaki's okay. Yay! Okay. Put her back in the box so she doesn't, like, die. Okay. So, I've got 2 more. I keep forgetting. She's, like, right in front of me. Okay. That last one's going to be crazy to show you, but okay. This is Illya. Now, Illya was in Fate Stay Night, Fate Zero, and in the spin-off, which is what this is from. This, she, in the Fate series, she changes like a lot. So in Fate Stay Night, she's kind of like this more kind of her servant that she summons. She doesn't look. I mean, she's always cute and adorable and little. She's definitely like a lowly type, but the servant that she summons is a berserker, and it's Hercules. Spoilers. Sorry, spoilers. So like the actual mythical god Hercules, and she's kind of crazy. Some stuff happens, like it's kind of weird and terrifying for her, especially. Fate Zero, oh gosh, woo, same thing, kind of terrifying for her. And then they did a spinoff, and it's called Fate Khalid, or Khalid, I don't know, Fate Khalid Liner Prisma Illya, and that's where she's a magical girl, and it's like a spinoff series. All based around her being a magical girl, and it's actually really good. I enjoyed it, and this is from that show. This is her beast form, as you can see, very kind of scantily clad, really cutesy, kind of doing the neon pose. Really, really good attention to ab detail. I'm a stickler, big time, for ab detail. Look at the little stand. This is the base, and it's like a little like kitty pad, beast paw, whatever you want to call it. And then let me kind of turn her around so you can see her from this side. The little fur right here, the hair flares out, little kitty tail. And so yeah, so this is Illya, and you know, in her beast form, really cute, red eyes. Again, from the Fate series, and she's been in quite a few. Let me get her stats before we go into the last one, my favorite. Broccoli, or some people pronounce it broccoli. I don't know the proper pronunciation, but this is her beast version. They actually have 2 now. This is the first one that came out. There's a second one that's out now, and this is the 8th scale of her. And so, yeah, I mean, I love the figure. I think it's super cute, even though it's very, very showy and very kind of, you know, provocative, I'm sure. But yeah, like, I love the, just you know, I don't know. The weight, I mean, that is precariously low. Look at how low that V comes. It reminds me of how low Inori's outfit comes in Guilty Crown. Like, it hits right there. And this is no different. Look at how low that hits. Now, yeah, I mean, you know, you'd have to do some, like, full work down there. But, yeah, she's adorable. Super cute. Love her. Okay, last, but certainly not least. Now, I've actually done a show of her in another video. Now, this is going to be a little... Oh, no! I'm knocking stuff off while I'm doing this. I killed the Dalek. I exterminated the Dalek. Yay! Okay, let me do this kind of precariously. Hang on. Because this one is very, very, very expensive and very, 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 like, you know, I love her. So anyway, hold on. Let me set her here so you can, like, look at her in her glory while I fix my Dalek. Come here, little Dalek. Dalek. Oop. You good? Okay. Now, this is my current favorite figure. Now, I've shown her once before. Shout out to Don the Doctor, because he did a giveaway and asked to see some of our favorite collectibles. And so I showed her in that video. But I want to show it to everybody else on this figure video. So, this is Saber. This is Saber Alter, to be exact. This is her kind of like... Alter is like her parallel, almost like evil form. More kind of... There's not as much compassion. There's just a lot of stoicism, or even sometimes a little bit of craziness. So, yeah, this, I mean, there's a lot to talk about with this figure. Gosh, where to even start? So this is her sword. If you can see that. I almost want to move it so you can see the rest of her, but I don't want to, like, kill this, because I don't know how. Oh, yeah, because it unplugs. I remember this. Okay, hang on. Let me do this so you can actually see more, but yeah, okay. Let's do. So it's funny because look, it actually detaches, like so you connect it right here. Really cool. It says, ready to sword fight. Anyway, so now she's easier to kind of see the details. So, okay, we're going to start from the head down. So as you can see, she's kind of got like these golden, almost like cat eyes. Her hair is kind of like a little bit windswept out to the side. I really kind of want to get her really close in so you can see all these details. This is like hand painted, hand detailed. So really want you to be able to see this. I mean, she is insanely detailed. So she's a Saber class, obviously. I mean, look at this base. This base is very, very rocky. It kind of reminds me, actually, I think, I want to say the guy who did Black Rock Shooter did this, which if you can't recognize the, actually, I still have her right beside me. Hang on. Let's show you what I mean. There's so many parallels. He loves the chains. So, look, I showed her my last video, but okay, we're going to compare these. Here's Black Rock Shooter, and here's Saber. Can you see the similarities? Like, there's a lot of similarities. So you can tell that the artists are the same behind this. So, sorry, I just wanted to kind of show you that, even though I'd already shown her in my last video, just so you can see the parallels. But anyway, so yeah, she's, as you can see, she's got like the chains coming down, like right here, and over here, right there. Very crazy heels, like very rocky, kind of like, they're right here, if you can't see. You know, kind of pointed and armored. She's got like the kind of billowing out, like claw looking things right here. And you can see like her Saber dress. This is her Saber dress, typically in perfect condition, and blue is like kind of been transformed. And so anyways, this is her, yeah, it's her bare abdomen right here, you can kind of see her belly button, but not really. So let's turn her kind of slowly. Yeah, slowly. Okay, here we go. That's the back. So you can see the ribbon right there. Ribbon. Here's her back. I always do this with all my figures. I'm such a perv. Just to check out all the detail. There's her back, her arms. You can see the arm armor. This is literally my favorite figure because look at the detail. Now this, when I bought it, it was significantly cheaper, but right now this goes for like $350, you guys. No joke. Okay, so if that didn't make your wallet kind of scream in agony a little bit, but no, it wasn't that much when I first got her on pre-order. I pre-ordered her and got her when she came out, and it came with artwork, actually. This art, to be exact. It's in all my videos. This is her. This is her artwork that came with her. So, like, that's it right there. So, isn't that funny that her art, like, is right in the video? So, that way you can kind of see the details. So, let's talk about, there's a lot to talk about with her. So, let me pull up her official page. Now, if you go to Good Smile Company, that's who did her figure. Like, you'll see even better pictures than, like, this can show because the lighting and stuff that they have is especially for it. This is Saber Alter, the Huke, or Huke collaboration package, and Fate Stay Night and Huke got together. So he's an illustrator, Huke is, or Huke. She's 7th scale, which, I mean, she's huge for a 7th scale. This is an original illustration that was done, which is what that artwork is behind me. It talks about the intricate details of her dress and her armor. Let's talk about Huke. Yeah. Huke. 7th scale. Okay. Yeah, these pictures are a lot better than what you can see, like, with this video quality. Like, if you go on the website, I highly recommend it, just so you can do that. Let's talk about Huke a little bit. Now, I showed you Black Rock Shooter, but I want to talk about what else he's done. So, if you look up Huke, he, again, is known for doing, best known for Black Rock Shooter. So, if you can't tell by what I just showed you, he did Steins Gate. So, if you've seen that artwork, it may look familiar. And that's pretty much it. Like, he's mostly well known for Black Rock Shooter. That's his main thing, and he worked on Steins Gate. So I actually, now that they mentioned that, see that in like her face, especially with those eyes. That is very Steins Gate. Like the detail to the face like that, very Steins Gate. Holy crap! I'm surprised I didn't see that to begin with. So, but yeah, that is Saber Alter. She is my absolute favorite figure right now, and I love her dearly. This is my pride and joy. I love her. She's on prominent display. Normally she's literally up here, but I took her out to do some promotion work for a local convention that's coming up called Conuga, because obviously, like, people that know anime recognize the powerful figure that she is, and once they know how much she is, yeah. So, but yeah, she's amazing. Love her so much. All in all, like, this collection that I've shown you today is probably worth about $1,000 to $1,200. Yeah, think about that for a second. So, figure collecting is not cheap. Now, when you get these on pre-order, they're a lot cheaper. The reissues are typically somewhat cheap. So, you just gotta know where to look and how to find them. But yeah, she was about $100 cheaper for me, but now she goes for about $350, and she's my favorite. I love her so much. She's amazing. Saber Alter is the best. So, anyways, I wanted to end with my favorite because she's, again, amazing. So, those are my 5 picks for this video of my figure collection. And we'll do part 3, I promise. And I think part 3 will be Nanaha. why not? We'll do a Nanaha video and show you Signum, this girl behind me, in closer detail. We got Nanaha up here, Fate back here. I've got more Fate and Nanaha downstairs. There's a lot of Nanaha happening. So, anyway, this is Saber and me saying, I hope you enjoy this. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube and like us on Facebook at facebook.com/thenerdets to see more figures, more anime unboxings and reviews, and just a lot of fun stuff from truly awesome, well-rounded nerds and geeks. So, yeah, subscribe, like us on Facebook, facebook.com/thenerdets, and we hope to see you again. Bye, guys. Bye. She does not wave. Bye. Bye. Sorry. Had to stab. Anyway, bye.